Yo guys, what is happening? Welcome back to Total Games and welcome to another episode of the Minecraft City Let's Play on the modded world. We're back here in the beautiful town that we've been working on now for the last couple episodes. What is this, episode 17, 18 maybe? I have no idea. But it's getting up there. Are the lights gonna turn off? Are they gonna turn off? Maybe? Waiting for them to turn off, but it's not looking good so far. Come on, the sun's up. We don't need lights on anymore. You guys remember? I think I showed you guys these, but didn't we do an episode where we detailed this stuff? But when I put up these lights, they're all on daylight sensors, so they should all go off when the sun comes up, which is what's not happening right now. Oh, there was the lag spike. I felt that one. Go, load in, render in. No, okay. Some of them went off. Some of them didn't. They chose to do that, I suppose. I'm not there. We go. It's just updating. It's a big light update and everything, and it's gonna suck if we get more and more of these. In fact, that's something that I didn't really think about. Maybe just this area will have them. Anyway, okay, I'm already so distracted. We're like 2 minutes in or whatever, and I haven't done anything. You guys remember last episode? We built this thing. I haven't done too much to it. I haven't done anything, actually. I've been really busy. But anyway, we've got this really cool kind of house protruding from the hills here. This would be one that's kind of weird, you know, like, why'd this guy buy the house? Nobody really knows. Maybe it's the one that sits in the market for a little while just because of its strange location next to the commercial real estate, as well as kind of like, you know, being smudged in here between two buildings. I don't know, but I think maybe it would sell. You know, some character would own it, and that would be that. Anyway, I'm glad that's been built, and it's a nice little place filler there as well. I keep looking over at the house we built a couple times. Not the house, the townhouses that we built a little while back. I love them. I love them. When I look from them, like when I look at them, I should say from over here, like, come on, that's so much detail. I like it. And you know why I think it is? Because a lot of the buildings here are flat roofs, and this one isn't, which is always cool. Okay, so I'm very distracted at this point. I was thinking we could put up a skyscraper, but no, we're not going to do that. What are we going to do? There's some space here. You guys think what I'm thinking? Why don't we put something in this space right here? Really start to kind of solidify this neighborhood in here. You guys can see all these cool fences I put up as well. I'm very excited today for some reason. But you can see all the cool hedge fences around here and stuff. These are like kind of where the mansions start. This is Sunset Boulevard, of course. This one's really cool. I like this one with the vines and how you literally can't see them. There's a lot in like that in LA, I should say. Yeah, which is pretty cool. So I don't know. This one needs a lot of work, though. So while we work on something along here, I don't actually want to put a mansion in, though, because we're beside a gas station, and that just seems strange. Oh, not in Venture. I think we were already in Creative, actually. How do I turn my... There we go. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Why don't we actually go ahead here and work to put in a shopping plaza? I think that could be really cool. I'm going to fix my FOV, as always. There we go. Something like that will do. Okay, so if we're planning to do that, first thing I want to do is create a brush with a cylinder. We'll go sand and 6. Obviously, the... Not sand, what am I doing? Grass and 6. The cylinder is flat unless we add any other dimensions, 6x1, which is perfect. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go over here, mask air, and that should just allow us to place this pretty much anywhere. Yes, okay. Bam, super easy, quick lot done with the exception of a couple blocks, and we'll be able to start building. So what the heck is the plan? We're going to build a shopping plaza. That's going to be pretty cool. It's going to have 2 or 3 little buildings in it and whatnot, and it should just, you know, add a little bit of detail. As well as I'm thinking we could fit in like a little apartment building, but maybe that's a little much. Yeah, and we don't want to block the view. You know what? We won't do that. I was thinking, you know, like a little sandstone one or something very small, but we won't. We'll skip it. So in order to do a shopping plaza, here's what I'm thinking. We create almost this like big piece of land. In fact, maybe we could have some parking over here. So let's measure that out. If we want parking like these guys have right over here. I'll actually leave that grass in there, but we'll go back maybe, what is this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 6 blocks. It's probably a little much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is like the length of the road. So we'll start them like right here. Cool, so the building, or at least the side of the building, yeah, I guess we'll go out like this. And it's going to be like one big building with multiple stores in it. If you guys have ever seen these before, I'm sure you have. They're kind of cool. They're in a lot of major kind of like cities and whatnot. And then if we do some math here on the front, if we have this as the edge of the parking lot, we'll build it up here actually, just to make it a little bit nicer. I actually just decided to build this up by 1 block there, just across the board. Anyway, so yeah, if our plaza starts here, my math right now says that we need to do 1, 2, 3, 4 for the parking lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can now build out to here, and we will make some adjustments down the line to obviously fit in some more parking in front of the buildings. Okay, quickie, so the tool here should get us going. We'll build this up a couple blocks, maybe up to like, no, not up to there, that's too high. up to there. Slash set 1-6. There we go. One block affected. What? Set 1-6. No. Let's try this again. Set 1-6. There we go. Okay, cool. I must have messed something up. I think I did. If we're going down to here, right? Okay, so let's go all the way now along to this block over here. Oh, this thing might be a little too tall. No, you know what? That will be okay. Because what we're going to do now is basically build a little, like, walking path here. And this is actually going to be open here on the side. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. I know you guys might not have a clue as to what I'm doing so far. I understand. But let's just kind of dig this out, I guess. This is going to be interesting here because we're working with, like, a little bit of terrain. Okay, that works for that. So, yeah. Okay, roof is in place. We need to get the end here. Build up this little bit like so. Okay. So at this point, you're probably thinking, okay, I see like a weird shaped building here. What the heck's going on? Here's what's going on. We're going to be putting buildings in on this little side of it. Not buildings, actually, like stores would be the proper way to say that. Maybe the first one here is like just a little like store or whatever, obviously. And then we'd put maybe a wall in between it. And we're just going to be building little different like stores in here. Maybe this one does something like this, where this goes like that. Although that looks ridiculous. Let's do this one more block up. You know, these would be like the little typical convenience stores and whatnot that you would see coming into different like malls. This actually looks like the Tesla logo kind of. No, we'll put that along there and that looks better. Yeah, you know, maybe like all sort of little like smaller stores, shady stores. Not really shady stores. I mean, this is where you see like the EV games and whatnot in the little plazas, right? So like a strip mall basically. Actually, that's exactly what this is. Okay, starting to make a little more sense. I hope so. Now what I want to do is run a layer of slabs along the top here. In fact, I think we can do this with a command. / replace air with 44-8, is it? Beautiful, okay. Now landscaping is really what's going to crush it here. What we want to do is just create a little like parking area over here. Cool, those all actually line up just great. And then the entrance to the building will be right here. Something like that with the road there should work out really nice. And then what we'll start doing is just replacing this with we'll replace the air with the wool. Cool. And then obviously we just want to have a bunch of parking here for the little plaza, because parking is actually a very realistic thing that I forget to include in most of my cities. But anyway, okay, so I actually want to now just do this, and it replaces the grass, but I'm not even sure how to do that. Actually, that's a lie. Just do replace grass with gray, and then bam. And you know what would be really appropriate here is if we got some of these dudes, and then we just create like one of those big signs that kind of has like all the different colors on it of all the stores, and then people like wouldn't know what's here. Maybe the gray dude was like twice as big or something, and then you had like, actually no, it's not gonna work. Maybe we'll just do then the blue dude, just like that. I realized I used all wool. I might change some of those out, but there we go. That kind of like that's a cool kind of sign that shows you what's in that plaza. Then we'll just outline the sign with some trap doors, making it look a little bit nicer hopefully, and then just something like this. There we go. Now everybody can see what's in the plaza. Okay, bam, that's actually not looking too bad. Now if we add a nice little tree right in here, which I think will add a nice little bit of detail. Also, my daylight cycle, I turned it back on so I could try with those lights or play with them. But now it's kind of bugging me. So let's go time set day, and then there we go, we turn it off. That's a lot better. Okay, now I want to grow this tree before it grows itself. Let's see if we can get that going here. And we didn't. So okay, we'll try it again. Let's get a big branch tree, please. Okay, that's actually a really good size for what we're doing here. So there we go. Cool, so this sort of creates like a nice little like tree, I guess, for this. And then coming off of this guy right here, actually, why don't we do like a nice little thing here? Actually, no, we're not gonna have room, because then we don't have room down there. I just think this looks a little bit strange. Okay, anyway, now let's go ahead now and work on the inside of the build. There's not too much that's going to happen in here. I'm not going to be doing full store interiors. Maybe in the next episode I could do that if you guys are actually interested in that. Dang it, I messed it up. For right now, I'm just going to set a store on floor. I will adjust it for all the stores. In fact, why don't we actually make that just a little bit more interesting? We'll do like birch. Okay, apparently that's not how you do that. 5-2, there we go. Set air to all the grass, and then we'll just put up a couple walls. All right, last wall to go in here. I'm going to simply place a couple torches in each store just so it lights up, and then we'll place a little bit of glass and call it a day. See, what I've learned with building this world, though, is that landscaping really is everything. Like, you start to add some of this stuff with the parking lots and the trees, and man, you got like a city that looks 100 times better than anything. The secret missing thing from most cities is trees and greenery. Because if you look in real life, especially on the suburbs and stuff, it's all trees. So if you can mimic that in Minecraft, oh boy, yeah, it's crazy. It looks so good. Also, some sea lanterns in this project might be appreciated. So why don't we go ahead and place those every 3 blocks. Cool, that's already looking nice and slick. And what else has to happen over here? I guess this just has to be filled in with some grass. We could place a couple more trees over here, and then we're calling it a day. Place some trees behind it too, just to kind of clean this area up. And bam, there we go. A really cool looking strip mall. If you guys have any ideas as to what I should do with this little section right here, just to make it look like it's not part of the road, that would be kind of cool because it's just looking a little strange right now. However, it is okay. But yeah, maybe even like a little fence. Do bars look too like sketch? I think they do. Like you're not allowed to leave once you come in here. A sidewalk would be a nice feature there. And you know what? I think I'm just going to do it like this. Okay, hold on a second. I'm coming up with something here. Okay, this doesn't really make any sense at this point. What if I do this? This works. Yeah, we get the same amount of spots, but that makes a little more sense. Okay, that looks good. And that helps for sure. Just making the parking lot a little bit smaller like that definitely works. Okay, so that is going to do it for today's video, guys. Yeah, we got a really nice little parking lot there and whatnot, and then the little store, which looks awesome. Oh, you know what else? Hold on. Yes, that helps out actually quite a bit. Okay, cool. I'm going to end it there now officially. If you guys did enjoy this video, please don't forget to comment below, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys all in the next video.